listen carefully, you can hear my EEG in the microphone. It's that little popping, bubbling sound. But we'll come back to that. So, what I really wanted to show. Okay, so now I'm having to do this shit by hand. I'm like, I've got a nice camera, but I've got a manual lens, so I'm having to like look at myself in the mirror to make this video. So the reason is because I wanted to show you this. So I've been meditating on it for a couple of days, right? And of course, the exomesh is the way to go. I've been able to make, let's see, I can show you. So I've been able to make hands out of this mesh. So you can, let me put that down so I can actually work the lens. So you can see this is a mesh. It's little pieces joined together, right? In a configuration that makes something that resembles a hand and fits around the hand perfectly. Then there is also the foot, which is also made completely of these exomesh pieces, right? I've been playing with these things for years now. So now this is the same mesh, but scaled to 75% of the original size. So now these are now the ones for the hand. These are closer. Let me see if I can show you. Push. So these. I'll put that out of the way. There we go. So now these are closer to 50% of the original size. So that's like 50% of this size. These are 75%. You see, there's a triangle there. So if I take this triangle and I put it on top of this triangle, you can see. Let me see if I can zoom that shit. There we go. So you can see. Yeah. Okay, so you can see that there's that triangle, and there. So that's 50%. That's 75%. And then that is a full-size piece there. So the benefit of this is that the benefit of this is that the inside surface and the outside surface are two separate surfaces. One fits within the other, right? So I'm going to reprint this where there isn't any holes in it. It's only mesh. It's only it'll be a smooth surface, and they'll overlap like snake skin. So I don't know yet whether or not how well that'll. But it can always use another filter mask on the inside or in between these two layers to act as another layer. And here and here, where's the little orange piece? I have a little orange. There it is. So this is my acting respirator. It's not a respirator. It's just an intermesh piece. But here, I pop that into there, and these two places are where those are where the respirators that I'm going to make will be, and that's going to make use of the biochar that we were looking at the other day. So crush this up to create air barriers through which viruses, bacteria, smoke, which is a big issue for me, can't get through. Right now, this is just stand-in. This is a mock-up. So let me turn this back around. There we go. There we go. So you can see, and you can see the mount points that I have on my face here, and here, here, and here, and here. But these are going to be for the visual thing. We'll talk about that another time. Right now, this will be here. So for me, I can lock this I can lock this to from here to here and from here to here, right? So the main thing at that point is having a good seal around here, and then having an inside surface, an inside piece here, because this is right at the mouth level. So I'm looking at making something that's like a mouthpiece, not a complete mouthpiece because I need to be able to talk, but something that I can just hold with my teeth that reminds me to breathe through this. Kind of like, I'm thinking of it more like a snorkeling mask than some of the other designs that I've seen. I've seen a lot. I was printing a couple of the other designs, and I was just like, why am I doing this? This design is hard. It's I mean, the other designs that I've been playing with, they were hard. They're they're fragile, whereas this is not fragile. I've been wearing this as feet, as to cover my feet for the last 2 years, and basically it breaks down. You can see the wear. You see, so it breaks down in stages. There is no complete failure that happens with this mesh. This is from walking continuously for the last year. I'd say maybe 8 months with this design, and you can see it's doing really well in regards to this material. TPU does really well in regards to wear, and it washes really easily. Like, I can just wash this like dishes. So I think that can be very, very useful. So I think this might be interesting. I'm going to try and have something of it ready today, because now that it's this simple design, that may or may that may not be medically sound or whatever, but it will move towards medically sound. Right now, it's definitely not. Right now, it is just a pattern, and it gives me an insight into how it might fit. Let me see. Wait just a second. Turn that back around again. Let's see. Here we go. So you can see. You see. So I'm gonna play with this, and I'm gonna try and have something useful in the next few hours, and go from there.